Hello friends, and welcome to TurtleQueenGaming, back to If My Heart Had Wings. The timeline in this is really weird. Like, I'm really enjoying the story, so I'm hoping that it doesn't do anything funky, because, it seems to jump around in time an awful lot. Excuse me, goodness. I don't know. And we only have 10 days till the club closes, and I don't know how we're gonna we can't wrap up the story in 10 days. That just doesn't seem like something that's gonna be possible. I don't know. And even then, we haven't really connected with any of the girls as far as a dating otome game goes. I don't know. We'll see. Nighttime. I get out of the bath, and it's about time to go to bed. Amani didn't seem herself today. That happens when Mr. Tobioka comes around and beats a butt. Even at dinner time, she didn't eat much. Ever since Mr. Tobioka mentioned the accident. What happened? Everybody was worried about it, but it didn't seem like we could ask her about it. I walk along the hallway while thinking of that, and then Amani came down from the second floor. Is Katori about? She's in her room, I think. Right, thanks. Amani knocks on Katori's door. Amani? Katori pokes her head out from her room and is surprised to see Amani there. This is probably the first time she's going to see her in her room like this. Can I talk to you? Sure! You want to come in? Okay. Katori invited her in, and then Amani went inside her room. Katori went to close the door, and then noticed I was there. She looked at me like, what should I do? Come over here, but there's no way I could go in there. Eventually, she closed the door. What's the matter, Amani? It's been such a long time since she's been in that room. This used to be Asuka's room. Isn't that right, Hat? In those days, I would often come here to hang out. I helped make the duck door for Hat. Oh, really? That must be why it looks so shoddy. It hasn't changed much. I don't have that many things. If there's too much mess, it'll just get in the way. Did you come to look at the room? Oh, that's right. I thought I would return this. This is Asuka's flight log, isn't it? What do you mean return it? This is yours, isn't it, Katori? No, I just found it. This is... It's not mine either. But you're the one who should have it. Asuka was your best friend, right? Asuka didn't leave it here because I was supposed to see it. If that were the case, it could have been given to me directly or left in the garage. I guess so. It was in this room, wasn't it? It was wedged between the shelves, like it was hidden. I think you should have it. That must be what Asuka was thinking. If that's alright with you, Amane, I want you to have it too. Okay, I understand. Because of coming here, I was able to meet Hat again. It's been a really fun summer, hasn't it? Amane? It's not over yet. Yes, but... The morning glory will come. It'll definitely happen. When you say it like that, Katori, it feels like it really will. It will! Well then, I'm off to bed. Good night, Katori. Good night, Hat. Good night. Poor Amane. It's so sad. So it's like that, huh? The corner of the garage, in a blind spot which couldn't be seen from the drawing board, and the shadow of the glider, we were whispering to each other. So Amane gave the flight log back. Yeah. Katori had told us the details about what happened in her room last night. It seems pretty meaningful. Isn't it just... That's why I don't know what to do. She must be getting her affairs in order, it's getting close to the day that she leaves. Stop it! Don't say such sad things like that! It's not like I want to say it, but there's nothing we can do. Usually, even if you quit a club, you still carry on coming to school. However, in Amane's case, she's already gained enough credits, so as long as she doesn't fail any of her exams, she'll be able to graduate. As she said before, once she leaves, she'll go back home to help her father with his work. She probably won't come to school anymore. When we think about it, we all start to feel really down. Because of Amane giving Asuka's flight log back to Katori last night, we became strongly aware of the situation. This is mostly a diary, isn't it? Asuka doesn't seem to know much about building gliders. And in actuality, Amane is the one who made it. According to the diary, Asuka was the pilot, it seems. Amane made it and Asuka flew it. It looks like those were their roles. I remember when we first joined the club, Amane said there was no pilot. That must be what she was talking about. She's gotta feel guilty, like she killed her friend. In the log were all the details of the production process. Rather than being a flight log, it was more like a production log, so I wondered why Asuka called it a flight log. But it seems that Asuka wasn't a particularly diligent writer, so there are many days that nothing at all had been written. There were a lot of things that wouldn't mean anything if someone else had written, or were to read it. For example, it was pointless talking to her about that thing. She doesn't know anything about what it's like to be young. And so on. The only ones who would understand was the person who wrote it and her, most likely Amane. I guess this must be important to Amane. That's why she gave it back, but she said that she wanted me to have it. Why is that? Is it because I'm the one who found it? She might think of it as something you've inherited. Inherited? What do you mean? Asuka's dreams. You came to the soaring club because you found it, didn't you? Yeah. So don't you think that maybe Asuka brought you here? I see. To Amane, it looks like Asuka's dreams were what brought Katori to this place. Asuka's dreams of longing for the sky are revealed here in the flight log. If those dreams are what moved Katori, it could be said that she had inherited them. Huh. Maybe you're right. Try to remember in the beginning, when we were talking about getting new members, Amane wasn't very positive about it. But when you brought that photo of the flight log, her attitude completely changed, didn't you? Or didn't it? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know what was going on, but to Amane, it must have seemed like something destined to happen. Woof. Katori, who feels a heavy sense of responsibility, makes a serious face and goes deep in thought. Anyway, there was something I had on my mind. I flicked through the flight log. Ah, here it is. At some point, I won't be able to stay here, was written there. It looks like it doesn't have much of a connection to the context of what's written before or after. It just appears suddenly and seems kind of out of place. What is this? Also, the same kind of thing appears several times. Is this about quitting school? Upon reading more, it doesn't really say why they had to leave. What happens? Is this something to do with the accident? So, did the reason Asuka leave have something to connection with the accident? She can't, like, be alive, or Amane wouldn't be so depressed. I don't know. I'm weighing in between she had a terminal illness, or she died in a crash. I don't know. But Amane wanted to fly through the morning glory is for Asuka's sake, right? Katori opens a page in the log. This is what was written there. I still can't forget the emotion I felt when I saw that photo. That such a beautiful view could be from above where the town that we live, in the sky that is always there, stretching out far and wide. Even so, she didn't seem so surprised, and looked like she wasn't moved at all. That's why I thought, I'm going to take you there for sure. When she sees the real thing, even Amane would be brought to tears, and she'll definitely be moved by it, no doubt about it. This is the page where the photo was placed inside the book. You might be right. There's no way Amane, who is scared of heights, would want to fly above the clouds. Despite that, she caused problems for her father and continued to stay at school, becoming the super repeat student. She must want to go there to see the view that Asuka wanted to show her. Mane? What is it? Oh! Katori jumped up out of her wheelchair and hastily hid the flight log behind her back. Oh! What have you all been whispering about? Nothing, Amane! That's right, we were talking amongst ourselves. Amane looks at me. Like she says, we were just talking amongst ourselves. Yeah, about what? As I answer, Amane pouts. Really? So this doesn't include me then? Aw, crap, she's really upset. Since she was concentrating on the drawing board, I thought she wouldn't notice what we were doing. No, that's not it. It's, your farewell party. We're planning it. Farewell party? Because you're leaving this year, that's why. That's why. Katori's voice fades away. Although she used it as an excuse in the heat of the moment, we don't really want to talk about Amane leaving. In the place of Katori, who had fallen silent, I continue the story. We were planning it in secret because we thought we might surprise you. We were going to prepare all your favorite things. Yes, that's right. I see. Then I'm sorry. A farewell party. That sounds like fun. It seemed that she believed us, and then when she returned to her position in the front of the drawing board. Phew. But we actually have to do it now. That's fine. Let's have a farewell party. I'm not happy about it, but I want to throw a party. I'm not in agreement with Katori. It's not that I want to say goodbye to Amane. However, if that's the way it is, I want to give her a proper send-off. Excuse me. Is this the only thing you need? It looks like I'll be running out of lead for my mechanical lead for my mechanical pencils, so I'll buy some of those too. I follow Amane to the stationery store. Today I've gone shopping with Amane. I'm what you might call the bag carrier. Even so, I'm going out with Amane, just the two of us, could be called one of the perks of the jobs. Okay, I haven't forgotten anything, have we? Nope, shall we head back? Thanks for today. Because of you, I was able to buy lots of things. No, it's no problem at all. Amane brought paper and equipment for drawing, and also some other tools. For what purpose, I don't know. The amount of the weight could be too much for Amane to carry by herself. But why did you suddenly decide to come with me on my shopping trip? Well, I thought it might be tough to do it by yourself. Today I've been entrusted with a secret mission. While the others prepare for the farewell party, I have to buy some time. A few days ago, it was hastily decided that we would hold a farewell party. But in order to surprise Amane even just a little, we plan to keep it, at the very least, the day and time of the party secret. Right now, Katori and the others should be proceeding with preparations at the dormitory. They should be alright with that. They had called for some help, so they told me not to worry. Huh? Amane, where are you going? Amane started to walk in the opposite direction to school. I'm going to take these shopping bags back to Flying Fish Manor. Huh? Why? Aren't you going to put them in the garage? Nope. I bought these so I could do some work at the dormitory. Really? That must be why she's buying large amounts of the same things she already has in her desk at the garage. What's wrong? Aren't you coming back? This is bad. If she goes back to the dormitory like this, they'll be caught in the middle of preparations. Why don't we go for a little stroll? Sure, I don't mind. What's this all of a sudden? Her face seemed to say, but she agreed to it. Okay, let's go as far as possible. She's just, like, naive enough that I feel like she wouldn't actually know what was going on. As far as possible, following that idea, I chose the course for a stroll. We take a detour past the long lake along the promenade. I still don't know what that is. Then I noticed that we were walking up a gentle slope. Oh, this is wonderful. Amane let out a sigh as though she was impressed by the sight of the windmills lined up along with the gentle sloping hill. Is this your first time to see them? Yes, I see them from below. I've only ever seen them from the sky after crossing the lake. Not many people have seen this place from the air. I was one of those few people. I feel quite proud of that. This is a research facility for natural energy, isn't it? When I first came to Keifu Academy, it was still under construction. It was when I moved away from here. I see, at that time Amane was already a student of Keifu Academy. You were in the robot club in the first grade after that. You joined the soaring club, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. Well, rather than joining it, it would be more correct to say that I made it. Together with Sasuke, is that right? For a moment, Amane looks at me in a mysterious way, then nods. She must find it strange to hear us using Asuka's name. I was invited by Asuka. She found the photo of the garage and said, "Let's make a soaring club." I wish I could have seen it. What's that? You at the time. Amane at the same age as Katori and Ageha. Mani looks at her own body again. I don't think I've changed much since then. Her boobs must have been just as big back then too. Katori would be jealous if she heard that. Her looks aside, I can't imagine Amani Machizuki as an innocent young girl. Her height might not have changed much since the time she joined the robot club. What did you do in the club back then? That's also not much different to now, making gliders and flying. Back then, I wasn't really interested in gliders. It's just that Asuka said that she wanted to go to the place in the photo, so I felt like I was helping him. Him! It is a male! I wasn't sure. I'd never heard of the pronoun used yet. Is it different now? Aeronautical engineering isn't my specialist field, but I made many interesting discoveries from the research. Also, I'm doing something with you all, Katori, Nageha, and you. It's fun. Do you remember when we completed the main wings? Yes, of course. At that time, I was so happy. Everyone's efforts, or should I say their feelings. I can't really explain it, but I feel like it all had taken shape. That's why even though I'm scared of flying, the test flight was fun. Amane. Without realizing, I feel taken aback. I usually never know what she's thinking, but now I knew that she felt the same way I did back then. It probably doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something we can all get stuck into together. That just happened to be the glider. The rest of us could probably say the same thing. I always wanted to know the reason why Asuka was so obsessed with it, says Amani as she looks into the distant view on the other side of the lake. If I can fly to the past of the clouds, maybe I'll understand it and get back that feeling she had when she was with him. So that's why it's your goal. In that place, even if she's all alone, maybe even now Amani isn't really into making gliders. The thing that she's been chasing after is not the sky, but Asuka. Where is Asuka now? The question that I had been on the verge of asking before, but had stopped myself, just slipped out. Amani looks at the windmills turning slowly in the wind. Wait, what? The pronouns are so confusing. Is it a he or her? Well, I don't know. I don't know where she went. Okay, I'm thinking they just messed up the pronoun accidentally, and it is a her. Amani, because I feel like that's the most often. Yeah. Amani was smiling. Not like she was sad or lonely, but like she had given up. I regretted asking such an unnecessary question. Not knowing what to say next, I looked up at the windmills with her. Every time I see them, it's such a tranquil scene. It feels as if a living life rushing around, living according to its own time, is so silly. By the way, it's pretty hot. The solar panels must work really well here. Yeah. Other than the windmills, there are also solar panels to generate electricity. In the direct sun in the middle of summer, they must be working like crazy now. Shall we head back? Huh? Well, what shall we do? Maybe we should stay here a little longer. I check on the time on the cell phone and it's still a bit too early. What? But it's hot! See, look how much I'm sweating! She says as she pulls her sweaty clothes away from her chest. That's what Nageha said once. That is the area where it gets the most sweaty. Okay, let's go to the convenience store. I'll buy you an ice cream. An ice cream? Sounds good. Looking like she was about to start drooling, Amani immediately started walking. I go after her, carrying the bags. I'd like a strawberry one. It's sweet, and a little sour, and really delicious. She loves fruit so much, it's adorable. Go ahead, have whichever one you like. In order to buy them some time, it looks like I'll need to get her to eat about 2 or 3 ice creams. We're going to be eating later, but that shouldn't be a problem for Amane. We're back! That was scary. Going into the entranceway, Amane is surprised by the sound of a cracker going off. Seeing Katori and Nageha there, she said, "Is today my birthday?" No! Don't you even know when your own birthday? Come on inside. Sure. Is today my birthday? I don't remember. Wow. With a big question mark on her face, Amani is brought into the dining hall, and without hesitation, she showed her amazement when she saw the spectacle awaiting her inside. I followed her inside, and I also let out a little gasp. There, in the dining hall, the table was overflowing with food. This is incredible! There's so much delicious-looking food! It seems like you'd like it! The first part was a success. Starting to Geha smile at each other. Amani, you've been working hard for so long. Have you forgotten? We said we were going to have a farewell party for you. It seemed like she really had forgotten and said, "Oh yeah," and nodded when she finally remembered. I thought that I should forget about it, so I did my best. Good girl! If you try your best to forget something, wouldn't you just make that memory more vivid? That's what Amani's like, though. She's not like ordinary people. Sorry, Amani, we didn't want you to see them preparing everything, so that's why I've been taking you to all those different places today. That's a nice perk of the job, isn't it? Going on a date with Amani? Hey, that's not what this is about. Was it a date? No, I just said! That was my first time. So that's what a date is like. That's giving me one more memory before I leave. God damn it, Amani. See? She seems happy about it. Yeah. You're blushing! That's so creepy. Shut up, will ya? More importantly, you guys have done a great job getting all this food ready. By the looks of it, Western food is the main focus here. It's Italian and French, but I'm not that clued up on it, so I don't even know the names. However, there are things like roast beef and chicken that have been cooked in the oven, so it's a lot like real restaurant food. Hibari helped us! As Katori spoiled the surprise slightly, Hibari, who couldn't wait any longer, came into the dining hall. Good evening, Amani! Good evening. Katori asked me to help come and help out. Oh, I see. So that's why. I'll tell you this. Geha and I really did help, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Hooray! Everybody's here. It's a party! Then, after Hibari, Anshan came in. We invited him to surprise Amane. Amane, congratulations on retiring from the club. Tatsuya, thank you. It's nice that you could come too. That's fine, isn't it? We helped cut the grass too. Hitoro and Mabo are here too. Like Mabo says, they did help out, but at times like this, the more the merrier. When I heard you said you were having a party, I just couldn't stay away. Kaneko, I thought you went back home. They kicked me out. She must have been wandering around in her underwear again. But we can't leave her out of the party. She's helped out with this and that too. Wow, so lively. It's like she's talking about someone else's party. But you're the guest of honor, Amane. That's right, today is your farewell party. Oh yeah, thanks everyone. Alright, tonight we'll drink and sing and party all night. Yeah. Don't go too crazy, this building's old and falling apart, you know. And I have to fix it. It's delicious. She's the same as always. I can tell you how disappointed I am to see that. Everyone sighs when they see the way Amani eats. That totally ruins the effect of her good looks. Pish posh. What's wrong, you guys? Oh, nothing! We're just glad you like the food. Yeah, it's really tasty. This is great. Today's food is so extravagant. That's because of Hibari helping us out. Oh, she's Katori's beloved senior. We can't hold back when it comes to the food. Hibari emphasizes the point. She's a good person, but when it comes to Katori, she gets a scary look in her eyes. This chicken is delicious. She just keeps eating. She wolfs down the grilled herb chicken with a complete lack of manners. I felt a little sad to think that I would no longer be able to see the way she eats so excitedly. So Amane's finally leaving, huh? Of course, I was surprised to see that she was still continuing with it in the first place. It's caused a lot of problems for my dad. From now on, I have to show more loyalty to him. I didn't expect to hear you talking about showing loyalty to your father. Hey, Anchan, were you one of the members who helped revive the soaring club? Me? No, I wasn't. I was invited later. By Amane? I can't remember. Tetsuya was invited by Asuka. When he saw the parts that I had made, he said, "This'll never do." I don't really know what he meant by that, though. Mani didn't understand, but we got it straight away. And that's when he asked Anchan. I'm having a really rough time figuring out if Asuka's a boy or a girl. I suppose it doesn't matter, but I kinda wanna know. Anchan's been helping out at the factory for a long time. Those kind of processing techniques are his forte. That could be another reason. Another reason? Oh no. Asuka told me not to tell anyone about that. That was a close one. Okay. She obviously liked him. Obviously. It seems that there's some deep meaning to what she said. If it was an ordinary person cutting themselves off like that, it would be like they were waiting for us to say, "So tell us," but with her, I don't think that's the case. Could this be about that thing? Yeah, okay, Asuka liked him. It could be. The ones who started the current soaring club were Asuka and Amane. At the time, it was the two of them. They were able to get to the club activities by themselves? Back then, the student council were really easygoing, especially towards Amane. At any rate, she was the greatest genius to attend the school since its founding. The teachers turned a blind eye to most things. Oh, is that so? As Amane slurps her soup, she speaks like she's talking about someone else again. I'm not a genius. Asuka always used to call me an idiot. Well, you're probably an idiot in a lot different ways. I can't believe she'd say something about that like that about Amane. Was Asuka really that amazing? Yeah, Asuka was like a genius. When Amane answers, she speaks proudly of her as if she were her own. A genius that surpasses Amane Machizuki. I can't imagine it. Looking over at Anchan, he shrugs his shoulder and smiles. It's true that Asuka found the garage and the glider resting inside. Amane nods while busily biting into her chicken. One day, out of the blue, she just said, "I found something incredible." And then, we've decided to fly the glider. A lot of the description had been left out, but I understand it for the most part. So decide not to delve any deeper. This kind of thing often happens when talking to Amane. The glider that you guys have been flying was built by the old members, and Amane and the others made some changes to it. I always thought that Amane and the other members made the whole thing themselves. The old members were really great too, weren't they? Hearing about the achievements of the club members from days gone by made our own achievements seem quite insignificant. We gotta work harder. While we talk about the history of the soaring club, the ones who don't have much to do with it were just enjoying the food. Ma-kun, these are delicious. The ones wrapped in bacon? Which ones? Wow, these are seriously tasty. This type of food is great. At my place, we just eat ramen and gyoza all the time. Gyoza? I don't know. Our dad hates Western food, so we haven't really eaten as much of this kind of thing before. Feel free to have seconds. There's still lots left. Okay. Kotori's sister is really kind, isn't she? She's also a total babe. Ozzy has got it made here, huh? Can I have seconds? Sure, coming right up. It's okay, I'll do it. Don't worry, Aoi. Just sit down for now. She said as her slippers pattered as she went into the kitchen. Hibari would definitely make a great wife, don't you think? She does have a boy, or does she have a boyfriend, I wonder? There's no way I'd let her go off with some guy I don't even know the first thing about. Oh, you're the little sister. You don't even get. Nah. I will rigorously scrutinize anyone who tries to go out with her. It's really obvious that you have a sister complex. No, I don't. I just think the world of my sister, that's all. That excuse is completely lame. Well, it's good for sisters to get along. Is your sister about the same age as Anchan? Possibly. Ah! We're just gonna set you up. We all look at Anchan and then Amane. So that would make her about the same age as Amane. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. Hibari puts the second helping of chicken on Amane's plate. If Amane hadn't come to become the super repeat student, she had just graduated normally, maybe she would have ended up like her. Nah, there's no way that could happen. She would have swapped her school uniform for a white coat and joined her dad working in the lab. Maybe her lifestyle wouldn't be that different from how it is now. That reminds me. Amane, you're always drawing. Are those designs for something? Katori asked a simple question. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. That was something that was on my mind as well. It's a glider. But haven't we already finished it? Yeah, says Katori. Amane wiped her mouth and stood up. She leaves the dining hall. Oh, and comes back shortly after. I was like, you mean this? Amane lays out the aforementioned designs. It's a glider, but it's a different shape to our one. In relation to the body, the wings protrude from further forward. What's this? The shape is different. There are other improvements. The shape of the body is the same, but look at this. Geha points out all the small differences one by one. There were a considerable number of these changes. This is the aircraft we actually should have made. Should have made? Amane nods. As Tetsuya said before, the current glider was made by the previous members of the Soaring Club. It's extremely well made, but it wasn't honed down to the finer details. It was probably based on a famous glider design from overseas. There are signs that it mimics such a design with a lack of understanding of the functions. That's where I made some improvements. We all eagerly look at the designs. Even when I find the differences, I have no idea of how it is any better. But the old members used this aircraft to fly above the clouds, didn't they? They also took that photo. In which case, the design specs must be good enough, right? According to the flight logs from the time, they used a tow plane to fly then. Isn't a launch method using a tow plane not a winch to pull a glider in the air, taking off together? So, it was taken up to a pretty high altitude to begin with. Amane nods. However, we don't have a plane, we use a winch tow rope, so in order to fly even higher, I fine-tuned the designs down to the smallest details. The results of which are these designs. But in the end, we couldn't make it, could we? Katori's question was answered by Anshan. Changes have been made to the body, and the main wings would need to be completely rebuilt. To carry this out, it would have taken a lot of time and money. If they had been working on this form back then, Anshan would have been at the center of production. It's not that it can't be done, it was difficult, that's all. Also, the designs aren't complete yet. I can't seem to get my ideas together. It's because I'm stupid. Asuka gave you a complex. If Amane can't do it, it would be impossible for anyone else to. Amane carelessly folded up the designs to put them to one side and went back to eating. The soup's splashing on them! Hibari, move them a little further away! Okay. Hibari moved the designs to a place where they wouldn't get dirty, while the rest of us continued the meal. See, there's gotta be some way, how, we're going to be able to get Amane to stay for more time, because I feel like we're going to build Amane's airplane. I don't know, but this game is lasting a really long time. I'm really enjoying it, though. But like I said, this is going to be the last episode I release today. Tomorrow, I will release 2 more episodes, and that'll be all 5 for the week. I promise to try really hard to come back Monday and on a set release schedule. I'm really crunched for time this week. Anywho, until next time, peace out, y'all.